Right, so video number 2. Hopefully this one will be shorter than the last one. Well, I prefer to keep it under 15 minutes, but we'll see how that one goes. So it really depends how much I ramble, and I do ramble, so we'll see. So seeing as I didn't get any questions or anything, just comments on my accent. I suppose today I'm going to talk about Waisana, because, well, I'm sure I could talk about Shazira and Windreach all day, but I haven't got any line of thought to follow at this moment in time, so Waisana it is, which is my next one. So, yes, Waisana is a Drykis. She's a member of the Opal clan, so she heals people. She doesn't have a noses, so I suppose that's something she could perhaps do in future. But we'll see how that goes. I'm still kind of fleshing her out as a character. I mean, I have over 100 posts with her, so less than my other two characters. But, yeah, so I suppose I am still fleshing her out, but she hasn't had that much right in there, really. So, Waisana, how Waisana came about. Well, obviously I had Azira, and Azira is very volatile, so I needed to write something different, totally different personality. So somehow I ended up choosing a Drykis. I don't know exactly, I can't exactly remember what drew me to them specifically. Definitely not as strong as my draw to the Anarcha, but so I ended up with a Drykis, and decided to actually keep her in a Drykis rather than move her about, as some people have done. I didn't find it too restricting. I actually find it very interesting, this idea of a tent city and it moving about, and like the nomadic sense of it. I like that. The horses wouldn't have been a draw. I don't like horses in real life. They kind of worry me a little bit. Well, I'm a little bit nervous around them. Don't ask me why. They've never done anything to me. I think, okay, they tried to steal sandwiches from me once when I had a picnic with my parents in a field. For some bizarre reason, don't ask me why we had a picnic in a field with horses, but we did. And horses tried to eat my sandwiches, and it was terrifying for some bizarre reason. Probably because they're big, and they were eating my food, and I was sitting on the ground, and yeah. So maybe that's part of the reason why I don't like horses, possibly. But, yeah, it didn't put me off when I decided to play Drykis anyway. See, I'm already rambling, so back on topic. So, I didn't like Waisana when I made her originally. Well, I mean, I made her, and I was happy with her, and then I wrote a little bit with her, and then it was, I don't like her. I couldn't even really tell you why I didn't like her. She didn't do anything for me. She was too much of I don't know, she just seemed too prim and proper and didn't really do much. She was very, I thought she was very too good, that was it, no, too good, flawless kind of thing, but really she isn't. Because with time I kind of realised she's definitely not flawless. Because she's a real workaholic when you consider it. I mean, I have maybe 2, 3 threads that don't involve her doing her job in some shape or form, or connected to her job, or, yeah, like, I mean, she's either looking after someone, checking up on someone, looking for herbs, that kind of thing, so, yeah, she works a lot, and I mean, she really works a lot. It's not just like what I have written and, the bits that I don't write. She works a lot. I mean, for a Drykis, she's a bit strange, because, I mean, she doesn't pay as much attention to her strider as she should. But she's guilty over, but at the same time, she's almost obsessed with looking after people. So she's kind of torn between that there. I suppose I haven't really shown that much. I mean, you get the guilt thing if she interacts with Drusine, with her strider. She knows that she really should bring the horse out more, she should look after the horse more. I do actually plan on doing some threads where she looks after the horse, but I suppose some of it will be in between, I haven't written it. But, so in past seasons, she hasn't just left her horse somewhere just to look after itself. She has looked after the horse, just kind of more behind the scenes. But I will bring that in because I want her to be more horsey orientated. If she's a Dreyfus when that happens. Um, that's what they're about. They're about horses. Well, not totally about horses, but you know what I mean. Um, so there's that. So because she's a workaholic, some people will say, oh well, she's great because she's diligent and hardworking, but it's not good to be that upset about something really. Like, I mean, it's like she doesn't have a life outside of competing. She looks after people and that is it. Full stop. It's not good in her culture at the moment because there's massive emphasis on having children. Because, now this is obviously before my time, there was some manner of plague, a past ST, I think, aside from them, but it pretty much it came very close to wiping them out. Well, not wiping them out totally, but depleted their numbers massively. And so, this is a recent thing, and so they're very eager to increase their numbers. So, that's why they had, well, luckily it was just kind of the time I created the character. The captives had arrived last fall. So the captives obviously are these people that were, well, these mainly women, who were captured by the Dreyfus and basically brought back to be bred from. Yeah, that's their purpose. They are there to be brood mares. Yes, that's the right term. Something like that, yes. Still, not that important. But yeah, so basically they are there to have babies. That is it. That is their function. They're not Dreyfus. If they bond with a strider, then yay, they can be Dreyfus or whatever. Um, but they're not there of their own free will. Well, the vast majority, that's why they're captives. They're not volunteers. They're captives. They have been captured. So yes, considering that you have this massive emphasis on having children, Waisana is failing to find a husband because Waisana just is not socializing at all. I mean, unless she ends up marrying one of her patients, it's really not going to happen. Like a repeat patient or something, a hypochondriac keeps appearing. Well, that did happen temporarily. There was going to be someone who kept coming to her to basically try and pursue her, but said PC vanished after one thread, so that didn't go very well. But yeah, pretty much, and even then, she did not want the attention. That's very, very clear. She doesn't want attention. She doesn't want a husband. She isn't that keen on having children yet. She really wants to just help. And then, of course, so you've got that whole workaholic aspect, which is really a flaw when you look at it. What other character flaws have I got here? I had one a second ago. It's gone. Oh yes, she's very outspoken. She definitely speaks her mind. That would definitely be something there. Well, I suppose it's debatable whether it's a flaw or a plus, really. But some people don't like it when people just speak out, speak their mind, whatever. So possibly a flaw. She doesn't agree with the whole idea of captives. She doesn't agree with this idea that women are basically being, raped, which really, when you can understand her point of view there, you can really understand that point of view from anybody. She doesn't like this idea that these women are people and they're being abused and they're being almost treated not like people because they're not being, well, the captives she's come across have been in kind of, not really bad situations, but another PC who's gone, had an okay relationship with her captor or her purchaser or the person whose family she joined, we'll go with that, had an okay relationship with him, wasn't that keen on having this child at first, but then got over that. And then I have a current plot where she has come across a captive who is massively abused, and she's furious about it. And the man who has basically gotten her pregnant comes to basically discuss payment. What can I give you for your services? And she tries to bite his head off. Well, not literally, but it's close. Her temper has really come out there. She does not like this man. She's never seen this man before, but she's always judged him because she knows what he's done. She's decided that he is the most evil person on the planet. He can't care about this girl at all. He doesn't want to think of her as human, which he actually doesn't, because then he wouldn't be able to do what he's doing. But these are all his line of excuses, if you want to call them that, or reasons. So yeah, she definitely has some opinions, and her opinions are right. You know, she won't listen if something goes against what she believes in. She will not accept it. So I suppose she's very stubborn in that sense. So there's a character flaw. Um, Outspoken and stubborn. Um, well, stubborn almost to the point of ridiculousness, but there you are. So those are her flaws. So she's kind of grown on me. Actually, she grew on me very rapidly when I started writing with her again. She was also slightly dormant for a while. But yeah, so her plots are coming along nicely, I think. They're very small plots, but I don't need to plan these massive, um, year-long storylines. I don't think that big. Small things every day. You know, like, well, day to day, season to season. That's the way it goes. Like, this is why I haven't really put much thought into her getting a notice as I perhaps should have. I mean, she's still developing as a character, so I'm not going to decide, oh, well, I've had this character for 5 minutes when you consider how much I've actually written, and go, yes, I should give her a gnosis. No, no, slowly. She actually has to be so well acquainted with her before that happens, before I even consider it whether or not she's suitable for her character. I mean, you think so, considering she's such a healery type, so obsessed that she would catch, she would have to be attention for a gnosis. But we shall see. This is a future thing, possibly. So, that is Waisana. That's what I can think of Waisana at the moment. I suppose you could class her as an interesting character. She's not as memorable, perhaps, as Azira. Azira is mad. Well, she's a psychopath, really, whereas Waisana is not. Definitely not. Actually, she's nowhere near it. She wouldn't hurt somebody, because obviously you've got a whole. Well, that's like one of the phrases I have like in my box code is do no harm. This is a massive thing to her. She does not want to hurt anybody. There's another one. It's just there's some things about her something I find about her. I just go, why do you have to be like this? And it's really strange because I created the character, and yet I'm kind of complaining about her. But I suppose you can't always predict what way a character is going to go. That's why you can write your character concept and decide this, and then you put it into action, and then the character goes off and does their own thing, and you go, oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh well, let's go with this. So yeah, I try to keep consistently with what she does, but it's kind of difficult because I think she has changed a little bit since the beginning. I think so. So yes, hopefully this season will be more horsey relation stuff and socializing. Yes, she has to meet people, and not in the capacity where they push their finger, or they cut themselves open, or they've gotten an infection, or they've broken something, or dislocated something, or as the thing seems to be coming that they're pregnant. Don't ask me, this seems to happen all of a sudden. She's going to become the midwife or something. This happens because of 3 PCs. Somehow this is a lot of pregnancies to me, but there you are. So yes, that is Waisana, and we are keeping under the 15-minute mark. So before I bore you all to death, whoever bothers to watch this, I don't know who has actually bothered to watch this, aside from possibly the people who are fans of my accent. For some bizarre reason. So yeah, that's that really. Apologies again for sound and whatnot, but that's all from me until I find something else to ramble on about. So questions below in the space, that space, yeah. So I hope to get some questions so I have something to actually ramble about rather than just rambling.